Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Wolves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Washington Wolves.
First pitch moments away. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Julio Rodriguez leading things off and takes a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Fast forward to 2022, for Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. On the ground, Perez. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Fastball right back to the mound. The throw to first, third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Bryce Miller. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ball. 1-1.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and the count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
That's ripped to right down the line. And that's just foul. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rodriguez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Alex Gordon. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Jorge Polanco. Darvish back to work. There's the strike. That's a little bit low. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another
1-2.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a ground ball. 2 up, 2 down.
Let's go.
Here's Dylan Moore.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Dylan Moore.
Swings through that one.
No balls. 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Hassel makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the second. And now here is Christian Moore. Pitch misses
missed.
there,
That's a ball.
and that's ball 1. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a
2-0
ball.
count to a guy with this much pop at the dish.
2-0.
Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or
That's
the
a
fans
foul.
better look out in the stands.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2.
Out there to center. Rodriguez racing after it, but can't get there in time. It's down. And a good start to the inning. Here's the
Batting
center
6,
fielder,
the center
Robert
fielder,
Hassel III.
Robert Hassel.
Swing
Yeehaw.
and a miss as he was out front
0-1.
that time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 1 down. Chipper Jones digs in now. And the first
Ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's McCutchen.
Batting
Here's
7,
something to
the
watch,
right fielder,
Siggy. He's got the
Andrew
best OPS on the team. He can hurt you.
McCutchen.
That misses, and it's 1-0. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count even at 1. This one in the dirt. Two outs. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. And we're back.
Leading
All
off for
set for the
Seattle,
start of the
the left
inning.
fielder,
And now for
Randy
Seattle, Randy Arozarena.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the
0-1.
zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Perez. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. Darvish, 25 years old, and he was born in Japan. just
No,
missed.
that's down. Ball.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Good job to fight that one off. One out, base is empty.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it
That's
up.
a foul ball.
The 1-2. Breaking ball
That
misses
missed. That's
down
a
and
ball.
away. Got him swinging. Now at the plate, Ben Williamson. Pitch misses.
Outside. That's a
Ball
ball.
1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Way
Ball.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2's the count.
And it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. As we go to the last of the third. And now Adley Rutschman.
Rutschman.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Threw that fastball
0 balls,
right
1
by
strike.
him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
2.
See if he continues to climb the ladder.
0-2.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Arozarena makes the catch. One up, one down. Here's
Batting
O'Neill
up,
Cruz.
the designated hitter, O'Neill Cruz.
That one off
Ball,
the mark.
that's outside.
1-0. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate. Elly De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes a ball. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Now batting, first baseman, Salvador.
And at first, now the number 2 hitter, Salvador Perez. Elly on his way to second. Pitch
That's
misses.
down. That's a ball.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. So up next, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1
That's
low.
a ball. That's down.
Well struck right field. That one carrying. That ball has just been voted off the island. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, you saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Now a chance for Christian Moore. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting.
Now batting.
So a man at first. And now the center fielder, Robert Hassel III. Time called. That one outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And
Ball.
that is ball one. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
McCutchen makes the grab, and there's one away.
The batter,
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Grounded out his first time. On the corner for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Grounded out his first time up. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. And a curve is down and in. The M's still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Down to third baseman, Chipper Jones. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Catcher Adley Rutschman.
Misses outside, and that's ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's
No,
outside.
that's out.
And the count is even 2-2. And there's a
Got a
ball.
full count.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Canzone settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Ready now for the
Leading off
fifth
for
inning.
Seattle,
And here
the second
is
baseman,
Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
Darvish back to work. Just
Ball.
missed.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Ball. That's
Just
down.
missed.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Checks
There you
his
go.
swing, appeal to third. He did not go around.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The bat,
And stepping in for the Mariners,
Shortstop,
J.P. Crawford. First time up, he
Crawford.
grounded to third. Comebacker to the mound. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting.
Dylan
Third
Moore
baseman,
getting ready to
Dylan
hit. Fly to
Moore.
center his first time. Outside
Ball.
low. Ball 1.
1-0. Hey, ha!
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
1-1.
And now
Yeah.
the count 1-2 after the swing and the
1-2.
miss.
The count.
Outside.
2-2.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Couldn't have
Now
timed it
batting,
up any better
left
than
fielder,
that. Just
Randy
missed out on a home run
Arozarena.
right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Darvish checks on the runner.
Hey.
And he's back in there. Now it's Randy Arozarena. First
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses. Moore at second with 2 down. Pickoff throw. Moore
He's in there.
back in on a dive. And that's the second disengagement now. Cut on and lifted in the air. Gordon. And he makes the catch. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, O'Neal Cruz.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In
That's the
2022,
ball.
they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
That's a ball.
And another ball. Fought off foul. That misses off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike.
We got a full count.
Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Trent Thornton will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now, Ellie De La Cruz, 1 for 2. The shortstop takes the ball. One down, base is empty. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Now
So 2 down now, and here is Salvador Perez. Both 2 in this one. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Arozarena should have this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Canzone goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
There's a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a 3rd baseman.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. And we're back. Leading off, Alex Gordon. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And a strike on the outside edge. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Up the middle, Crawford. Slings to first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Now it's going to be Christian Moore. That clips the corner.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez settles under it. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Robert Hassell III.
Hassell.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he's been aggressive
balls,
right
2
out of the
strikes.
box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for Seattle, Luke Raley. This one in the air, right field. McCutchen has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Cal. Raleigh, the next to hit. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. The Mariners trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one just misses. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Colin Snyder.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Colin Snyder.
So digging in, Chipper Jones.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
On the line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Jones gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Out to left. Well struck. On the warning track. And hauls it in. Now the catcher up to hit. Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next to hit, O'Neal Cruz. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Elly De La Cruz now at the plate. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score two. Ball one, no strikes.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Late swing, foul to the left. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Two on, 2 outs. Now one missed.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is that. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Darvish back to work. Line drive.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And a foul ball. Strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Stepping in, Randy Arozarena. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty, Zach Pop. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So digging in, Salvador Perez. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Now time called. The plate. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Alex Gordon will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
Now
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
Moore.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing at a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back there, and that one becomes property of the beast. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it, and he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
And now it's going to be Robert Hassel III. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now the batter now, Chipper Jones. Hassel, the runner at first with two gone. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Dennis Santana.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Canzone.
Pitch misses, ball 1. Santana, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Foul ball. And that just misses.
Full count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. That's inside. The M's down by 4 here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, out towards left center. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike one. Santana is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.